Welcome back to Dual Wielding 101. Last time we showed you some exercises on how to prepare your brain for handling two weapons at once. Today, let's separate our arms and learn how to attack two targets at the same time. For the next exercises, let's take a look at the cutting diagram in Meyer's rapier section. As you can see, he describes three cutting sections, which we all can attack from different angles. Good thing we have two weapons. Bear with me, it's a lot easier than you think. Now it is time to separate our arms. We are doing exactly the same exercise, but attack two corridors at once. Let's take a look at the middle or zwerch line again. With one hand, you are attacking the high target, such as the neck. With the other hand, you attack the middle target, such as the stomach or the breast. First, you do this with a long edge cut and a short edge cut on reverse to let your body learn the movement. Second, you then switch to long edge cuts from both sides. Now, when you feel safe, switch your arms each time without getting your weapons entangled. Again, do this with a long edge cut to one side and then short edge on reverse to get the feel for it. Once safe, use long edge cuts without octopus problems. In order to do this, get your lower arm into a hanging position and lower your upper arm a little so you create a cross with your blades. Mind to get into hanging position inside your other sword. Move further and use switched arms without getting blocked by your own weapons. Yes, the also famous cross block. Fun fact, this is mentioned in the sources, so indeed a valid technique. Once you feel safe, you can flow drill and change randomly between switching your hands and not. Now the Zorn line. Good news, this basically works in the same way as the middle line, so we just need to alter the angle of the attack and repeat the same drills. I will show them here, one after the other, for a short time without commenting. For the shuttle line, it feels weird to attack two different parts on the same center line. It can be done, but since our movements are involving whole cuts, we end up with both weapons at the same point. So let's give an alternative to this by cutting to the sides of the body without switching the arms. And then with switching the arms by using the cross block. So you managed to attack from two different corridors, from two different angles without hitting yourself. Hooray! Now it's time to chain them together. You can do this however you want. Important is that you don't have to think about where to go next. Your movements should be linked together without any breaks. I like to use the Meyer diagram for such exercises, since the flow of the cuts is always the same, so you don't need to think about where to go next, but focus on your newly learned technique. If you don't know how this works, you can also set a flow beforehand and memorize it. Maybe practice with one hand until you feel where to go next. Now it's time for some movement. Remember that Maya shows us 3 corridors where we can attack: head, torso, legs. The last exercise today is now to bring variation in height. So far we only attacked the upper corridor and the middle corridor. Let's expand this to the lower corridor as well. So now we can attack high and middle, middle and low, high and low. Remember not to bow down to reach the lower corridor, but rather squat. Keep your torso upright. So you should be occupied for quite a while. This gives me time to prepare a new video where we take a look at thrusting and how this fits into the exercises from today. Until next time, thanks for watching.